Hello everyone, Akbar the Buff Master here with another Eternal Evolution video. Today we are back in Exotic Expedition, this time on my account. In a previous video, we got to week 11 for a buddy's account in the guild, but this time we are on my account. Now, so far I have won every expedition on my server. But this time around, I'm getting a little bit of competition from a guildmate. He is a will, and I am free to play. So this is an eternal conflict between us, battling. Sometimes I have to just accept my losses, but I have always won so far in Expedition, and I pretty much always win in Twilight. He pretty much always beats me in this battle. Now, he is in week 11. He's done over 19 billion damage already. This is going to be difficult for me for two reasons. I have two main obstacles here to deal with. First, the assassin hero here. I don't have the most amazing assassins as you have seen. My Dominic is built well, but I don't have Asuka or Samuel. I don't have Theon. He has all of these options, Immortal EX30. So this is first. It's difficult for me sometimes to pass this assassin boss without losing anyone. I can one-shot it, but it's difficult. Usually takes me multiple tries. Second obstacle on week 11 is the summoning boss is very difficult. It's not a summoning boss, but the summoners are very difficult for me to clear with my energy team. Again, I just have Nord, Jaina, and Cariolis built. So I don't have tech, I don't have any other options, I don't have a Shin for extra damage or anything like that. So that is another obstacle for me that makes it difficult to clear without losing multiple heroes. In fact, sometimes that's about as far as I can get. Other times I can almost kill, or maybe I have killed Panda in week 11, but I don't remember. Regardless, I'm going to have to play my absolute A game and hope that it's enough. That is what we are doing today. Free to play versus the whale. Let's go. Round one. Okay, so these are my assassins. First of all, my Dominique build. I do have an alternative build for him, but I lose quite a bit of attack rate, and usually this works out better for me. If I would click correctly and not be a noob, that would be terrific. Okay, this is my Rick. I haven't actually worked on Rick for a while. I probably should review to see if I can get a little bit more attack or crit damage on him. But that is that noob and my Miss Motoko here. Okay, we know that Motoko is really squishy, so this is one problem. She has the tendency to die if not being careful. So let's try it out. Okay, so as we are in here in the beginning, we want to hit this guy with Dominique as many times as we can before the first critter comes up. We will use Rick's ultimate here, and we are going to save his next one as it comes around. We're not going to use Motoko right here, and you'll see why. Okay, so here's where I have to do on my account. I hit Dominique. I hit the critter with Dominique. I hit the critter with Motoko. Rick will not reach over there, so I hit the boss with Rick. And the reason I do this is because when the critter dies, all three get their energy back. So now I'm right back on the boss, and I have all three people going into Dom's mark here. Okay, so that's kind of what I have to do in order to get as much pressure on this guy as possible. Now here I save Motoko in preparation for the critter coming back out. The critter's out. Dom on the critter. Rick does hit that guy this time. But I will go ahead and proceed as normal. Rick on the boss, Motoko on the critter, and we're back again. So 50% left on health. We are behind on time, as you can see. And this is kind of what I deal with. It's a very close fight every time. Sometimes I win them, sometimes I have to reset. Now, here we're just going to have to YOLO. Ah, crap, Fiona did. Ah! This is my third attempt. I'm not going to show you all the attempts. I just want to show that it is a struggle for me to get past this with my current assassins. Take 4. We moved Fiona back in the resident set to see if it will help us get a little better results. This is the frustrating part for me is this fight right here. Using my topo here. That critter is the bane of my existence. See, this is where I should have saved Motoko probably, but I have trouble with timing out. So do I break down and build another assassin to help me with this fight? I don't know that just doing it for expedition is really worth it. I mean, it could help with well also, but in all other aspects of the game, my assassins are more than enough here. Okay, I'm just going kind of YOLO on this boss because, well, because I'm timing out. So I'm not even going to focus on the critter hardly. And you see, still so close. And anytime that critter, if I ignore him, he could blow up my support. But it's a chance that I have to take at the moment. Maybe I will just send Dominic on the critter, or not Dominic, Rick on the critter since he decided to go over there. Every other time, Rick doesn't want to do anything. And now when I'm trying to burn down the boss, he wants to go chase after that guy. See, so this is how we do it. Very close. I switch to 1 time speed. Sometimes this does it, sometimes it does not. 3%. Ah! Okay, here we are. This is like take 5. Take 5, take 6. I don't even remember. I'm losing count. Oh my goodness. So this would be easier, obviously, if I if I evolved another assassin. It's always a possibility. Asuka is pretty good, but Asuka's already been out for a while. And it's usually not a good idea, especially as free to play, to go backwards and evolve a hero. And the other issue is Theon, or sorry, the other hero option would be Theon, who does decent damage in certain areas. Certainly is good for PvP, but it's pretty squishy. So, but perhaps he would make this easier, or perhaps he would just die like Motoko always wants to do sometimes. We're just going YOLO here on the boss. Now at this point, got out of the cycle there, so that's not a good sign. There comes a time where I have to let my supports thrive on their own or die. Bloody Fiona. And then the issue, remember I mentioned that it's difficult for me to get past those summoners with my energy team. I need all the heroes that I can get. Losing even one hero is a big blow for me. This is like 2 times. Take 7. Where are we at? Who knows? Okay, here we are. About take 7 or 8. Again, this is not easy for my account. I'm sure it's not easy for many people out there that have lived the free to play life, or if you're towards the beginning of your eternal evolution journey, then it certainly is not going to be easy. But this is a lot of what separates free to play versus will. I'm just going to ignore that critter. That's my next strategy at times of desperation. I'm not going to ignore it completely, but mostly I will put Rick on it and see if he can take it down. He does. Great. After a while, when that critter is up long enough, Rick will go walk around and find it. The problem with that is it runs the risk of my supports getting blown up in the meantime. But sometimes that's a gamble I have to take. Oh, I hope he walks up and get hit by the explosion. But he didn't. Ah, bloody Fiona. Or bloody Purin. So we were doing decent as far as percentage, getting him down. It looks like this would win. But of course, if I lose Purin here, then I have no chance to get past the summoner stage, which is what I'm going to need in order to retain my title as the expedition champion. So there we have it. This is a little bit of my struggle. I'm going to debate on if I go ahead and evolve another assassin hero, or if I just keep trying like this. I've made it through this all the times before, so I know I can. It's just a matter of perseverance and a little bit of RNG. So until next time, my friends, uh, well, we will stay tuned because I'll be back. So one more thing that I'm trying here is I changed the position of Dominic to put him where he's getting a little bit more of an attack boost. Before, when I have tried this, there's a tendency to get my supports blown up, moving them to the middle slot. But here we go. We're going to give it a try. The whales have an easy life being able to immortal every hero as they come out. This is what Kilo says. I immortal every hero. That's not immortal 5. I say, bro, that's because you're a spender. You can do that. Here we are. So percentage wise, we're not doing too bad. We're not too far behind, and we do get to play a little bit of catch up here down the stretch, but it's going to be close. What's going to have to happen is, again, I'm going to have to focus on the boss, and it's a matter of, do my supports get blown up or not? We'll wait just 1 second for Rick there. Then we'll go in, change this to 1 time speed. 7 seconds. So Dom's mark should go off right at the very end. Oh my Woo-hoo! Hot diggity dong! We got him. All right, so now the next challenge.